Hi, it's Hollis again. Welcome back to my series on scripting NPCs, droids, and quests. Today we're going to learn some tools that'll be really useful as our scripts start to get more complicated with things like quests and functions. We're going to learn about the concat function and also how to declare simple variables. So to start with, I'm going to get rid of this debug environment function from our last video. You could comment it out, but I'll just get rid of it for this one. So I was thinking it's pretty rude for my droid to tell you to get taterTots without telling you where. Usually you can find them at Tatty's Diner, but as I'm currently descending from atmosphere, I don't know where Tatty's Diner is, or even if Tatty's Diner is at the swap meet. So one thing I like to do when I need a placeholder, especially when I'm going to be using it multiple times, is to use a variable. So here we define a variable named diner location, and then that variable represents this piece of text somewhere. Now, variables and functions behave pretty similarly. The rules for variable names are the same as function names, all one word, don't start with a number, and they can represent pretty much any type of object or list of objects, etc. But we'll just start with text for now. So first off, let's try using the save function and just see what it puts out. Gonna go ahead and save. And there we go. As you can see, when you call the save function, the website or compiler looks for something named diner location. Here it finds that it's a variable, so what it does is it replaces itself with whatever that variable represents. And then our droid says somewhere. So I'm going to try putting it in the save function. This is the wrong way to do it, but I'll just show you just to demonstrate the point. And click again. So as you can see, when I put it inside of the save function by itself, it doesn't go in that dialog box. And the reason, if you remember, is that say can only take one piece of text. And right now what we're doing is sending two pieces of text. So it only takes the first one. So the trick here is to use something called concat, or more commonly concatenate. Looks like this. You'll have however many pieces of text you need. You'll close the concatenate function, and then you'll close the save function. So this concat will replace itself with a combined one piece of text, and then say can output it. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste, and copy and paste, and we'll put a little period in there just because. Delete the rest. Perfect. All right. And I'm going to delete these top two as well. Let's test it out. There you go. Concat has turned our two pieces of text into one piece of text that could go with the save function. So that's all for today. We learned how to use concat, we learned how to define a variable, and we'll be able to do a lot of really cool, complicated things with this going forward, but it's important to understand the basics well. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to Kate Alban and Lilith Delcroix for their tutorials, and subscribe to see the next video.